Hey, so I just want to quickly make a video talking about the genuineness of content creators through my experience and my opinion solely. No evidence are going to be shown, no screenshots, no nothing. So it's just audio. Enjoy, sit back, do something while you're listening to my voice. So yeah, let's talk about how genuine content creators are. Most of the time, I'm sure many people have good experiences with CCs, and I'm sure there are also people who have had bad experiences with CC. I personally have a mixed match of both. I've had good CCs who are nice and very understanding and welcoming. Even though sometimes I mock them or jokingly tease them, they still understand like my content style, my personality style, and still befriends me, and I still have them friended till this day, and we sometimes talk. So, it's not like all CCs are bad or brain dead. There are some that does exist that are very toxic, and I don't think they should be content creators. And again, these are all opinions of mine, and they're not serious or something literal that you have to take. Don't attack anyone, just listen. So, amongst many of these CCs, mostly I see and notice are that TikTok content creators are the ones who are mostly problematic and the ones who are the most untrustworthy and most difficult when it comes to drama. Because I've had many experiences behind the scenes and publicly making videos and whatnot. I've had many experiences with many content creators and many people coming to me to make allegations against these content creators. So, from my experience, TikTokers are just so hard when it comes to reasoning with them, or when it comes to just simply talking it out with them and whatnot. And I'm sure there are lots of good people, and I've met some as well. They're very sweet, very nice. But there are people like Solar um, who who have had many arguments relating to their marital status, which is silly to me because I thought I was the first, but no, apparently some people came by and told me that, hey, she have had beef with me before and this and that. And again, take this as a grain of salt. They didn't have evidence. I don't have evidence, so don't take my words literally. They could be lying, but if what they're saying is true, then Solar is having beef with everyone who talks about their relationship. But aside from that, I do also want to talk about how she's making a document on exposing me of all my bad deeds from the past. Apparently, from since day one, I was being evil, and that she dislikes me not because of the cringe video and because of these other things I have done in the past. So I don't think I really trust her when she says that she disliked me not because of the cringe video and that she dislikes me for other reasons. I don't believe that because I'm pretty sure you guys have seen her comments as well, crying in my comment section when I made the cringe tier list video. They were unhappy, so let's not let's not pretend that they were fine and dandy when I made a video calling out their cringiness. But if if I have had these bad deeds before and they know about it apparently, or they just discovered it and whatnot, it's not like you don't know me. Like, let's not act like I'm a nobody. Many content creators know me. I've nudged with Aridia, Alert. I've nudged with admins, mods, testers, translators, many people. I've nudged with many people in Creatures of Sonaria, whether it's good or bad encounters. I am decently spoke about, and I know you content creators also know me, and I'm sure I have also at some point have had beef with your mutuals or have had beef with your friends or whatnot. And at that point, and I'm sure you also know the style and the type of content I make. So at that point, if you dislike me for those reasons, why not? Before all of these cringe tier list drama, why not make a document beforehand to actually expose me for the bad person I really am, and not only do it because you want revenge to either embarrass me or to, defame my reputation. Because if you think about it this way, you're only making this document because I called you and your husband cringe. So if I call you cringe and you make this document, doesn't it seem like you're overreacting? one person says cringe and you just start making an entire document list to call out all of the person's mistakes and to call out all of the person's like actions or whatnot. It doesn't feel like you're killing a bird with like a machine gun. Like the comeback is crazy. I call you cringe, you give me a document. And but yeah, doesn't it also seem inauthentic and disingenuous with how you're like acting? Like if you genuinely cared for the community or the safety of it from me, if I'm supposedly this like very dangerous and very like toxic person, and you care for your community and you're trying to like put their safety first, then wouldn't you want to make that document before I called you cringe? So it doesn't seem like you're just trying to do this to get back at me, you know? Because now it just seems like you're too desperate to defame me or to hurt me, so you're just doing this and all that. Yeah, it just feels like you're being disingenuous and that you don't care about your community's safety and reality, and you just want to expose me because you're, you know, butthurt. So, yeah, that's the disingenuine part, and it also doesn't make you a reliable source because now you're panicked, you're frantic, and you just want to grab everything to try and like make a bad name out of me. There are lots of things and lots of people saying bad things about me. Either they're like Redditors or wiki posters or whatever. There are people who just makes these rumors that are very outrageously untrue, things that are just outrageously impossible, things I've never done, things they've overly exaggerated, and people claiming to be victims when I have never even seen them in my life. You know, you have many of these options to go for. So when you're doing this after I called you cringe, it makes you seem desperate and disingenuous and trying to collect these informations. Now you're just doing this for selfishness and the eagerness to not seem like a like you were just owned, quote unquote, owned on the internet space. So you know, but you do you. I do have to say, I appreciate even if this is a disingenuine way of you trying to quote unquote protect your community, I still appreciate you. You know, I still would like to see that document. I would really like you to send that document to me in my DMs so I can either disprove or debunk it to you directly and privately, so I don't have to make a video to publicly, you know, possibly embarrass you guys. So it would be nice if you could come to my DMs and show it to me first. If I have to apologize, I will apologize. It's not like I'm also free from any mistakes. I might have done mistakes that I need to apologize, and I would love to do that with no problem. But if I've done nothing, I will defend myself, and you can either do it privately or you can make it public, and we can go even further from there. I have no problem with it. You're not the first to make this document. I've had people, 6 of these documents done towards against me by popular and unpopular people, and they've all failed to even bring any attention. The ones who even actually got attention were all banned because they were exposed to be false and fraudulent, and they were exposed to, you know, forging fake evidence. So yeah, they got punished rightfully so, and I do want to thank the Creature of Sonaria mod team for listening to me. So yeah. So I do want to thank you if you are going to make this document. You're not going to be the first, you're not going to be the last. I'll see more documents against me in the future, I know. But I still am confident because I know I'm not a bad person. I got nothing to worry about because I got facts and logics behind me. And if I somehow find out that these documents are forged and these documents are made to make me look bad, you can bet your ass I'm going to report that, and we can see the outcome of what happened to your status. But yeah, I appreciate that you're going through all this hard work to go through rumors and allegations to fact check them and to send it and to publish it. I do appreciate it because I do want to see what are being said about me, and I would love to. I would love to. I'm honestly very excited for this document, and yeah, I would love to see it. I do have one slight itty bitty problem though. Um, I don't like how content creators are always like this. Next time, try not to, try not to make these documents and whatnot only when you're butthurt. Try to do this before someone calls you cringe, so you don't seem like you're overly exaggerating. But yeah, I invite you to talk to me about it. I invite you to show me these documents. I invite you to even post the documents if you want. I'm still gonna talk about it. I'm still gonna proudly say about this. Many things are being said about me, so it would be nice to learn more about this community's hatred towards me. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much. I might have sounded like a broken record at some point, but thank you so much for listening. Again, this might seem like I'm milking the shit out of the content, which I am. I'm not ashamed of it, but yeah. In conclusion, creatures of Sonaria content creators don't they are mean and rude, but they are hiding it behind this filter to cater to children, while me and my audience are openly rude and mean to a degree where they're just being honest. And even though their opinions might not be accepted, we're still valid nonetheless. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, folks.